If you want to get rich, you have to learn this one simple concept: good debt versus bad debt. Debt has a very bad reputation, and most people try to avoid it at all costs, and rightfully so, because if you go and take out a payday loan or a personal loan, just to go and buy something that does unmake you any money, then you're going to be stuck with high interest payments, and you're probably not going to be able to pay it off. And when that happens, it can completely destroy your life. But what if you could do the exact opposite? What if you could use other people's money to buy assets that make you more money than the cost of borrowing that money? Welcome to the channel. It's free money. You might as well use it to buy things that make you more money. That's exactly what the rich do. And it's called good debt. They understand how to use it to their advantage. And if you want to be like them, then you have to do the same thing. Now, of course you do. I want to go and buy liabilities with your credit card, like fast food, or vacations, or meme stocks. I personally use them, and I trust them with my own money. So if you want to learn more, just click on the link in the first comment. But you also do want to be afraid to use it to buy assets that will make you more money. If you did, please hit the like button. It really helps out. And also, make sure to subscribe because I post new videos every single week about investing, entrepreneurship, and personal finance. And if you have any questions, just leave a comment below, and I'll try my best to reply to as many of them as possible. Thanks again for watching, and until next time. This is why they constantly look for ways to borrow money at low interest rates and invest it into things that make them more money than the cost of borrowing. That's the most important part. After that, you want to start building good debt. You can do this by taking out a small loan or using a credit card to buy assets that make you more money than the cost of borrowing. It won't be easy, but if you stay focused and keep pushing forward, then eventually you'll get there. For example, let's say someone goes and buys a rental property. They might put 20% down and borrow the other 80% from a bank at 3%. Then they rent the property out for $1,000 a month. That's an extra $12,000 a year just from that one property. Now, if the property goes up in value, they'll make even more money. So they're making money from the property itself and from the appreciation of the asset. So let's talk about exactly what that is, how you can use it to build wealth, and why the rich keep doing it, even though they know it's technically illegal. There's actually a legal strategy that wealthy people use called the buy, borrow, die strategy, where you basically borrow as much money as possible against your house, spend it on things that make you more money, and then die, leaving your estate to pay off the debt. But we'll talk about that in another video. The rich understand that the best way to make money is by using other people's money. Credit cards are probably the easiest and cheapest form of debt to get, and you probably already have one. You know, one of the biggest mistakes that people make is they treat their credit card like a debit card. They go out and buy things that they do need, and then they pay it off every single month. If you do that, you're missing out on one of the most valuable benefits of a credit card, which is to build your credit score. Now, of course, you have to pay taxes on that income, but that's just another great way to legally avoid paying taxes. I want you to think of debt like a credit card. When you use your credit card and pay it off every single month, you show lenders that you're responsible and trustworthy, and they'll give you better interest rates in the future. The truth is almost all rich people use debt to build their wealth. So here's what you should do. First, make sure you have an emergency fund and you're not in any debt. Now, if you want to start investing your money safely and reliably, then there's a link in the first comment below where you can sign up and start investing today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.